something is clicking, this red light is it's just stuck on.
Oh, yeah.
It's like if you're taking it. It was working with this, so I can't wait to see how it's doing. This is only two. Yes, this soundboard I replaced a couple years ago because the old one was killed by a this building is just
Power service is a lot of.
yeah. So this is like
That's
really
why.
nice.
That's why all of my both because I had but like not just because I had but also
that I for now.
Great. Good idea.
Do it now?
No, when I'm talking about how we're not getting
Everyone's going to laugh. All right.
We rise in body or in spirit for our gathering hymn number 6 in your gray hymnal, just as long as I have breath. But you know what I'm about to ask you to do, don't you? Yes, we're rising in body or in spirit for our gathering hymn number 6, just as long as I have breath.
There we go.
Hey!
My name is Cindy Dillard, and I'm loud. My name is Cindy Dillard, and I'm the Director of Children's and Youth Ministry. Michaela Brandt will light our chalice. There she is. Please join us in our chalice lighting words found in your order of service. We light this chalice, symbol of our Unitarian Universalist faith, remind us to connect in spirituality and service, to
Welcome to worship at the Unitarian Universalist Church of Greensboro, where we all help out and we all sometimes forget our jobs. I'm the Reverend Sadie Lansdale, and I'm the minister of this congregation. Unitarian Universalists believe that each person has a trustworthy relationship with the Spirit, with the Holy, with the source of all life, with what some call God, though we name it and know it differently from one another. And we believe that because we are all interconnected, no one's free until we all are free. So we strive to create beloved community here on earth in our fellowship with one another and in our work for justice. Whether today is your first or your 1000th Sunday with us, we are stronger because you are here. We are one people of many beliefs, many origins, sexualities, and genders. We are all growing, all learning, and all loved. Our ministry team here at UUCG is Cindy Dillard, our Director of Children's and Youth Ministry, Julie Hamilton, our Congregational Administrator, Colin McCrae, our Director of Music, and me. We're thrilled to welcome guest drummer Joe Turner. Joe, we're so happy to have you with us this morning, and we'll feature our very own Larry Porter on piano as well. Will you silence your cell phones and rise in body or in spirit for our opening hymn, number 1028 in your teal hymnal, Fire of Commitment.
A covenant contains the promises we make to one another in response to the great gift of living, holding ourselves to these holy aspirations. Will you join me in our church covenant? We, the members of the Unitarian Universalist Church of Greensboro, do covenant to promote a search for personal meaning, respecting the individual truth in a community process of quest. Speak and act with caring, courtesy, and love, thereby maintaining emotional, physical, and spiritual safety for all. Support UUCG and denominational efforts with our resources. Combat injustice while promoting equality. Nurture our children on their spiritual journey. And hold ourselves to this covenant, especially during times of conflict and disagreement.
We're trying something new today, though a version of this service is common to other Unitarian Universalist congregations. This is a fire communion service, a fire blessing to support you all in this long transition to the new year. This ritual has 3 parts. The first is letting go of something you're ready to release through writing it on one of those little white papers in your order of service and burning it. Cindy and I will help you. Fire extinguisher. Cindy and I will help you, and everything will be fine. The second part is reflecting on something you're stuck on, maybe something you wish you could let go, but if you're honest with yourself, you're not ready. And that one you'll roll up into a little ball and put it in your pocket. The third part is an opening to what is possible, to what you hope for that's not in your control, and you will take a candle with you to light your way. If you don't have these 2 pieces of paper, or maybe you did and they fell on the floor and they went somewhere, the ushers can bring them to you. They have more. So if you don't have the paper, now's a great time to flag down the ushers. We'll begin with your ritual of release. Okay. It is this specific paper. It burns in a specific way, so just like any piece of paper will not do. It is the one we put in your order of service that you will need. Great. Keep your hands up. Thank you, Craig. Great. Yeah, wait. We'll begin with our ritual of release. Is there a grudge or a resentment you're holding, but you're ready to leave behind? An old idea of yourself that no longer feels true? A change in your ability or your appearance or the way you spend your time that you're ready to embrace? A story you tell yourself about yourself that you're ready to let go of? Something that holds you back or weighs you down? When you're ready, you can form 2 lines, and Cindy and I will help you. All right. How are we feeling? May whatever holds you back, keeps you down, and haunts your dreams be borne safely away on the smoke. May you find new space, new peace, and new certainty. May what you have released here be forever gone from your spirit and cease to trouble you. May you be relieved and renewed, ever mindful that love is more powerful than fear, and that compassion is the key to freedom from resentment. May it be so. If you're joining us in the sanctuary, won't you wave hello to everybody joining us online? If you're online, go ahead and introduce yourselves in the chat, and if you're in person, let's greet our neighbors. Courage, my friend, you do not walk alone. We will go with you and sing your spirit home. Courage, my friend, you do not walk alone. We will go with you and sing your spirit home. Courage, my friend, you do not walk alone. We will go with you and sing your spirit home. How beautiful it is to be together. We gather in gratitude this morning, turning our hearts to thanks and praise for the gift of living, in the presence of the Spirit that animates all life, in the knowledge that we are powerfully, profoundly connected to all that is, all that has been, and all that will be. During these few minutes of silence, you can focus on something you're grateful for, someone you are remembering especially today, or just the sensation of your chair supporting you? Will you find the most comfortable place in your seat and take a few comfortable breaths as we settle into our shared silence together? What echoes in your heart? You're invited to offer it up to the holy and lay it down in community in this sacred time together. If you're online, this is the time to share your joys and sorrows in the chat. If you're in person and you have a milestone you'd like added to our prayers, fill out a yellow card which the ushers will collect from you. If there's a joy on your heart, place a plant from our grounds in the vase. And if there's a sorrow, a failure, or a regret, place a stone in the bowl. You can light a candle of prayer or presence for someone you're holding close to you. And if you're not sure how you're feeling, or maybe you're feeling a little antsy, there are pipe cleaners in the back to fidget with, mandalas to color, or you may have brought your own needlework, which you should feel free to do. In church, we practice becoming more fully human together. This is our time to take stock of how we arrive here and to take what we need, knowing the table is set for us all. join me in prayer and presence? We name aloud or in the chat those people in our hearts, living or dead, near or far, that this community might hold them in love. Cindy Dillard says we're sending healing energy to Marty Ward, who's at home recovering. Betsy Lindsay says Myra Ann Dean is now in hospice. Her hospice address will be in this week's e-news if anyone wants to send cards. When asked what message she wants shared with the congregation, Myra Ann said, "Make friends wherever you go." Prayers of peace and comfort for Myra Ann and her family is with her and all of us who know and love and miss her. Kate Totten says, after more than 70 years of marriage, my 98-year-old mother-in-law is having a difficult time after the loss of her 102-year-old husband. Kate, our prayers are with you and your mother-in-law. And Harold Gunn says Tish's 98-year-old mom, Nancy Guyton, is in the hospital with back issues. She's awaiting insurance authorization for a procedure expected to be done Monday or Tuesday. Harold and Tish, our prayers are with you, and Tish with your mom. Jake says, my dad must discontinue his immunotherapy treatment for his cancer due to a pulmonary fibrosis diagnosis. And Jake, our prayers are with you and with your dad, and whatever the path ahead holds. Carrie Farley says, we're currently looking for a new home. Hopefully we can find one that does not need too many repairs. Carrie, our prayers of encouragement and hope are with you. Ken Knight says, greet Mary Alice Knight, who's with Mary Davis today, so I can come to church. Good morning, Mary Alice. Ken, it's so good to have you with us. Rachel says, today is my birthday, and my sister is here with me. I'm so grateful for the love and warmth that has surrounded me. Rachel, our prayers of gratitude are with you and your life and your presence in this community. Natalie says, it is my sister's birthday, which means I get to spend time with her. And Natalie, our prayers of joy and gratitude for your cherished time with your sister and your presence with us. Adele Coleman's joy is that her daffodils are blooming, and our prayers of joy are with you and your yard and all that it signals. Alicia Rosales says, my joy is having my family safe, warm, and happy. Alicia, our prayers of gratitude are with you and your family. Justin Peel says, Maya's puppies turn 9 weeks old today. We are also excited about our wedding in April. Justin and Chad, our prayers of joy are with you and celebration for the unfolding joy in your life. I'll add my own. The Reverend Julie Peoples is retiring today in like 45 minutes. After 33 years of ministry at Congregational United Church of Christ. I know how long she's been there because she was called to that church the year I was born. She has been a pillar of good social justice and interfaith work in our community for a very long time, a role model and a friend to so many of us. Prayers of gratitude for her ministry, for the transition at Congregational, and the good work that Julie has inspired in so many of us. May we take up the torch. Spirit of life and love, God of many names and beyond all naming, source of all. We are filled this morning with the joy that comes of looking our lives squarely in the face, asking and offering support in transitions difficult and joyous. Where there is pain, may there be ease. Where there is uncertainty, may there be softness and eventually clarity. Where there is joy, let it be magnified and shared. And where there is hope, despite it all, may the flame be kindled and burn ever brighter. We ask these things for ourselves, for those we love, and for those we do not yet love. Amen. Courage, my friend, you do not walk alone. We will go with you and sing your spirit home. Let's be honest. There are things we're stuck on. There are things we wish we were ready to release that we are not. So take a few moments to write down one of those if there's something you're stuck on, and just roll it up and stick it in your pocket. Forget about it, put it through the laundry, become a weird little ball, take it out later. A hurt you're not over, an apology you haven't gotten, something you sense you may have to soon let go of, but you're not ready yet, and you shall not be rushed. A blessing for all of us as we help each other to face our grudges, our habits, our pettiness, and the rough edges of our humanness we sometimes try not to see or show. Whatever it is that you are just not ready to let go of, that sticks in your craw, write it down and roll it up. You're in good company. Whatever that is, it can just stay stuck for a little while. That's okay. And through this next song, we offer each other some encouragement. I will be your standing stone. I will stand by you. I will be your standing stone. I will be your standing stone. I will stand by you. I will stand by you. I will be your standing stone. I will stand by you. I will be your standing stone. I will stand by you. know you are the same kind of person that I am. I will not judge you or rush you. I will be your standing stone. I will stand by you. Whatever you're stuck on, I'm probably stuck on something similar. And not all of us can afford to spend all of our days in spiritual improvement. I will be your standing stone. I will stand by you. Though all of us are works in progress, sometimes you're not making much progress, and sometimes you're just not doing the work. That's okay. I will be your standing stone. I will stand by you. And when you are ready, if the day comes that you are ready to get unstuck, I will be your standing stone. I will stand by you. Beautiful. I invite you now to reflect with intention on something you hope for, something you want to welcome in or notice, something you are not in control of. That would be a plan. This is not a plan. A repair of old hurts, love in its many forms, a new sense of being alive, healing in all of its mysterious shapes, a hoped-for child, a new friend. It can be something lovely and easy, something you simply desire. It can be something you ache for so fiercely that it burns you. Either way, bring it to mind. We're passing baskets of candles. Take a candle from this basket that the ushers will pass out and light the way for this tender hope you hold. When you are at home, when you're reflecting on whatever this thing is that you want to welcome into your life, there is a candle for you to support you in your hope. As the ushers hand around these baskets, will you join seated in singing hymn 396, I Know This Rose Will Open.
One of the ministries of this church is our Minister's Discretionary Fund, which is available to anyone in a tough spot. We can help with medical bills, rent, groceries, or other needs. Rev Sadie's email and phone number are on the back of your order of service, or you can contact the church through our website. We share the plate with organizations that make a difference in our community and beyond. This month's recipient is the Interactive Resource Center, or the IRC. The IRC invites people experiencing homelessness to be part of a supportive community free of barriers. They provide services that help our Guilford County neighbors reconnect with their own lives and with the community at large. They promote dignity, respect, connection, and empowerment in an environment where trust and relationships matter. The IRC engages those they serve in building their own progress toward a life without homelessness. If you'd like to make a contribution for our offering to be split with the IRC, you can do so in the link in the description of this video. You can mail a check, or you can text to give with the information in your order of service. Ushers will come forward to collect the offering, which will now be gratefully received. From you I receive, to you I give. Together we share, and from this we live. Will you join me in our chalice extinguishing words? We extinguish this flame, but not the light of truth, the warmth of community, or the fire of commitment. These we carry in our hearts until we are together again.
If you're online and you'd like to get more connected, click the link in the description of this video and fill out the contact card on our church website. If you're in person, you can also fill out the contact card on our church website or a pink form at the visitors table. Our religious exploration for all ages today is the ancient art of sharing food and moving tables, so please stay for potluck. Sign up for our new member class on January 30th and February 1st. This is a 2-part evening class with Carrie Helton. This is Carrie. So if you want to come to this class next week and you have not yet signed up, talk to Carrie. She'd love to help you. This is the time to get in your shared ministry agreements for next year if you want to make a budget request. How often do they have to be renewed? Once a year, yes. Thank you, and congratulations to all of you who have already done that. The ones that I'm expecting, at least, the bulk of them are in, so great work. It's really helpful to all of us who create the budget, and so when you comply with this deadline, you respect our volunteer finance committee's time, for which they are very grateful. And a very exciting announcement from our president, Amelia Maddox.
Hi, everyone. It is so great to see you all here today. I just love a full church. Full church. I'm Amelia Maddox. My pronouns are she, her. I'm the president of our congregation, and I speak to you on behalf of our board of trustees today. I have a couple of announcements. First of all, for those of you who were around over the summer, last 2023 summer, and our Dreaming Big project, that project is still happening. We have a futures task force that is taking all the information that we gathered around what we need for our building and for our church life, and they are helping us come up with a plan to implement those needs. And so I want to thank Katie Claude, Shavonta Keeker, Megan Cody, and Robert Gretton for taking on that work. We are so grateful to you for thinking deeply and thinking hard about our needs. And if you're in the room, you can raise your hand. There's Katie, yes, and I thought I saw Robert, and there's Shavonta. I don't think Megan's here today. So thank you all. Oh, and speaking of raising hands, our board, we got a lot of board members here. If you don't know who's on our board of trustees, if you all will raise your hands as well, Harold, Linda, Heather, Lonnie, me. Is that all we got? Adele's here. Yes, thank you. Thank you. So if you need things, in addition to what we've already gathered, these are the folks that you go to and speak with. So you may have seen an announcement in our e-news, and you may have walked into the back of our church and noticed that there is a huge transition happening. Our longtime relationship with the Learning Palette, who was the preschool that was here for over 20 years, has unfortunately ended due to their sudden closure. And so we have the opportunity, first of all, to reinvent our space a little bit. We are looking for new tenants for that space as well, but we rely on that income as part of our annual budget. And for those of you who are new or who forget or who may just, it's just not something we keep in our minds, our budget cycle runs from July 1st of whatever year we're in to June 30th of the next year. So we're in our current 2023-24 budget cycle, and now we have a gap. We put that income into our annual budget, and we have some lost income for this current financial year. So we need to close that gap, and I have some fantastic news. We have, since the announcement went into the e-news, we've already met over half of our $9,000 goal to close the gap. Yeah. So, but we still need to make sure we can finish out this fiscal year strong, and there are ways that you can do that in your order of service, in the announcements and in the e-news. But just to remind you that regardless of how you help us close that gap, please let our congregational administrator, Julie Hamilton, know that if you are upping your pledge payments, if you're making an additional pledge payment, or if you're making a one-time donation to close the gap, just let her know. Send her an email, which is also in your order of service. And I think that's it. I'm very excited that we're going to close out this year strong. So thank you all, and have a wonderful potluck.
Having released what no longer serves you, having acknowledged what you're stuck on, and having infused the candle in your hand with your hope for the future, take these blessings with you as you go into your week and until we meet again. Go in peace. Amen. You may place your hands over your heart and rise in body or in spirit for our benediction hymn from this house. From this house to the world, we will go hand in hand. From this house to the world, we will go hand in hand. From this house to the world, we will go hand in hand. From this house to the world, we will go hand in hand. We will go hand in hand.
Yeah, what's up?